If you found this video today, your guardian angels have a special message for you in particular. Someone is scared to confess what happened last Tuesday. They saw you with someone else. The angels say, you may have found that someone in your life is acting particularly strange this week. They may have cut you off or created a lot of distance between the two of you. If they are speaking to you, it probably feels like something is wrong and the dynamic is off. This is because they are frightened. They saw you with someone else and it elicited stronger feelings than they anticipated, and they do not know how to talk to you about it, or if they even should discuss it with you. I repeat, someone is scared to confess what happened last Tuesday. They saw you with someone else. Ever since last Tuesday, they have been living in turmoil. Seeing you with someone else has made them feel weird inside, in a way that they didn't fully expect. They are scared of what this means and don't want to let you know how they are feeling until they are certain of themselves. This might have left you feeling confused or uncertain, but rest assured that this situation is not a result of anything that is wrong with you. In fact, it speaks far more of your positive qualities as opposed to anything negative. This person feels drawn to you, even if they cannot express that to you currently. Seeing you with someone else makes them feel jealous, because they understand how incredible you are and want to be able to enjoy spending as much of their time with you as possible. The space that currently exists between you two may have you feeling down, but there is no need to be concerned. You have not done anything wrong. They are just trying to work through their feelings, for you have confused them. Your natural charisma and irresistible charm have caught them completely off guard, and now they are trying to figure out how to talk to you about it. They are scared. They are frightened to communicate with you about what they saw in case their confession leads to rejection as opposed to romance. If they tell you how they feel and you do not feel the same way, they don't know how they will cope. They are scared of losing you and all of the joy that you bring to their life. The idea of living a life without you in it is incredibly unfulfilling and dark. You have this way of enriching all the lives you are a part of. You already play such a significant role in this person's experience, and they are frightened of ruining that. You are too vital and too magical for them to lose. Remember the power you hold. You are loved and cared for. You are important to them, and that is why they are scared. They are not scared of you. They are scared of how strongly they feel about you. They may be taking some time to come to terms with their feelings, but they will soon come to you and confess how they feel about what they saw. It is their fear of rejection that is holding them back, not any fault of yours. Relax and remain trusting that what is meant for you will be yours if you are patient. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, grant them the strength to face their fears and uncertainties, to find solace in their emotions, and to open their hearts to the truth they hold within. Guide them through their turmoil and grant them the courage to express their feelings, knowing that your love surrounds and supports them. May they discover the path of honesty and vulnerability, and may the light of understanding shine upon their journey. Amen. Take a moment to allow these words to resonate with your spirit. Remember, you are loved and protected by the universe. Type 999 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Do you really know who the one is? Your true soulmate. I sense that you're entering a new chapter of your spiritual quest. Change is coming and strong emotions are about to unfold. But this premonition isn't just about you. Another soul, your twin flame, is about to shift into focus. Today, I'm sharing with you that there's a possible image of your real soulmate. Click the link in the description to see this image. The universe is pulling you together. Will you recognize who they are? Or will you meet this person very soon to ultimately be the loved one you are meant to be with? Some people are skeptical, but once you read the true stories of people who ordered a sketch and later met their soulmate, you'll be amazed. Using the universe as a guide to connect you to, the results become absolutely amazing. You have to see this photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to view your soulmate sketch. My dearest listener, if you found this video today, your guardian angels have a special message for you in particular. They just found out who you really are, and they are stunned because they were wrong about you. The angels say, for some reason or another, this person had made assumptions about you without really getting to know you. They had decided that they knew exactly who you were and what type of person you are. Their opinion was not based on actual facts, and yet they wholeheartedly believed it to be true. This may have caused them to be off with you or appear cold. But things have now changed, and you will both see and feel this shift in your relationship with this person moving forward. For they have recently got to know you and have discovered the truth. Upon getting to know who you really are, they are shocked to discover that they had been wrong about you. You are not at all who they thought you were. They are stunned by this revelation and wonder how they could have got it so wrong. I repeat, they just found out who you really are, and they are stunned because they were wrong about you. People are guilty of making assumptions without knowing the full story about a person, and often those assumptions can be wrong and cause people to lose out on great friendships and connections. This person was determined that they had you all figured out, but due to recent events, they have been forced to re-evaluate their views. You managed to stun them and completely change their perspective of you just by being yourself. You may question why or how they could have created such a false view of you in the first place, but this is often rooted in feelings of insecurity or negative previous experiences. But they now see you in an entirely different light. They can now see the real you, and the real you is someone that they truly admire and adore. They now want to continue to get to know you for real this time, so that they can create a friendship with the real you that they had ignored in the beginning. Upon seeing your genuine kindness and generosity firsthand, they could not continue to see you as the person they had created in their own mind. There is no need to panic and beat yourself up for who they thought you were. That speaks more of them than it does of you. They feel guilty for not taking the chance to actually get to know you before they made assumptions and are now dealing with the consequences. This situation has caused them to change their ways entirely, and they now approach life and the people they meet within it with much more openness. You have inspired that within them. It is your sincerity and warmth that has forced them to re-evaluate things. They can no longer continue to view you as they once did because you have forced them not to. the person that you are so naturally attracts so many people towards you. Perhaps they were at first intimidated by you. It is not unusual for people to be intimidated by those who they see as beautiful and well-rounded. You know exactly who you are and do not apologize for being your authentic self, and that can spark feelings of jealousy and doubt in others if they do not feel good about themselves. Take this message as a reminder to have confidence in who you are and to never allow the judgment or misconceptions of others to derail you on the path that is destined to be yours. Do not listen to the conclusions drawn by those who have not given you the chance to show them just how incredible you are. For everyone who does take the time to get to know you is forced to see the funny and compassionate person that you are. You may find that this person now changes how they behave towards you and around you. Do not be alarmed at this change, as you know now that it is both entirely positive and completely genuine. The way they viewed you and potentially acted around you previously is what was wrong and was built on entirely false misconceptions. They created a strong preconception of you based on a person that does not and never really existed. But they have now discarded what they thought of you and now want to create a real friendship with you moving forward. Upon getting to know you, they were stunned to realize that you are actually exactly the type of person they want to be friends with and have in their life. They can see how you treat those you care for with such love and live life without a joyous vigor, and they want to be a part of that too. You have already inspired them to open their mind and discard their prejudices in many areas of their life. Be open to the possibility of a new friendship forming with this person. Continue to be the real version of you whom they have grown fond of, and allow your forgiving nature to help you forward. This friendship could really grow into something beautiful if you give it a chance, as it has come from a place of honesty and truth. They now think very highly of you and want you to know this too. They can admit that they were wrong and kick themselves for being so quick to judge you without getting to know the real you. But the real you, who they now see as plain as day, is someone they really like. You two have much more in common than either of you may have realized, and they could learn a lot from developing a real relationship with someone like you. Every single day, you continue to surprise those around you with your exciting personality and warm heart. It is hard for people to comprehend that someone like you can exist when the world can sometimes seem bleak, but you always manage to be a source of light even when things appear dark. Even though it has taken some time for this person to see, your true self always shines through and draws people towards you. They want to be around you and bask in the sunshine that you effortlessly produce. You may not even understand the effect and impact that you have on those around you, but they cannot ignore it. They know now just how wrong they were about you and regret the time that they have lost in which they could have had you as a friend. They hope that it is not too late for you two, and that you are able to forgive them for their transgression. Move through your life knowing that the judgment of others is not a reflection of you. For those who take the time to know the real, you will always come to see the truth. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, may these words find a place within their heart, guiding them through the journey of self-discovery and acceptance. Grant them the strength to rise above the misconceptions and judgments of others, knowing that their true essence shines brighter than any misunderstanding. Let forgiveness and understanding flow, allowing new friendships to bloom and old wounds to heal. Wrap them in the warmth of your love and protection as they continue to inspire and uplift those around them. Amen. Take a moment to allow these words to resonate with your spirit. Remember, you are loved and protected by the universe. Type 555 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. Your guardian angels are coming to you today with a message about someone special you've crossed paths with. Your name keeps popping up in their daily life, and they're trying to understand why you are so admired by those around you. The angels say, you might not be aware of this, but there is somebody in your life who is currently trying to puzzle you out. The reactions they have witnessed from other people with regard to you took them by surprise. They've never met anyone who is as well respected as you in their social circles. You know, the word admiration is fascinating, isn't it? Often, it's thought to be a one-dimensional term, tied only to the blatant successes or grandeur we can immediately perceive. But let's dig a little deeper. Could it be that admiration springs from nuances that often escape the naked eye? Perhaps it's in the soft-spoken but meaningful compliments you give, the attentive nods when someone shares their story, or the way you always seem to know when a friend needs a listening ear. You see, that's the thing about you. Your qualities don't shout, they whisper, yet they echo in the hearts and minds of those you encounter, leaving a lasting impression that people can't help but talk about. You embody the saying that still waters run deep. Everywhere they go, someone brings up your name in admiration, and they're intrigued about the reasons for that. I repeat, your name keeps popping up, and they're curious to know why people admire you so much. Ever thought about the power imbued in a name? In many traditions, a name isn't just a random collection of syllables. It's a spiritual fingerprint that embodies your essence. Your name, it seems, has been echoing around, not as a mere identifier, but as a reflection of something greater. Your character, your values, and your very essence are bundled into those letters. It's not just about people talking. It's about what the reverberations of your name inspire in others. And that leads us to an intriguing question. What kind of energy or impression does your name leave behind? Does it spark curiosity? A smile, perhaps. Your name doesn't just come up in conversations. It lingers in rooms even after you've left, and it leaves a trace of you that people feel a need to explore. Before anything else, it should be noted that this person doesn't harbor any ill feelings toward you or even hold negative perceptions of you. Quite the contrary, the first interaction they had with you was positive. It was just nothing so extraordinary as to immediately explain why other people would respect you so much. You see, the most impactful interactions don't always arrive with fanfare or dramatic gestures. Sometimes they unfold in quiet moments, a warm smile, a simple thank you, or even a courteous nod. These are the subtle, unspoken languages of respect and connection that you fluently speak. They may appear insignificant at first glance, but in truth, they're the seeds of admiration that you unknowingly plant in people's minds. But that's the magnetism you carry. You don't need to be extraordinary in a loud, boisterous way to be genuinely remarkable. You're like a well-crafted novel. The real depth is found not in the blurb, but in the chapters that require time and attention to understand fully. You're a master of the subtle art of leaving a mark, one simple gesture at a time. What they don't realize, however, is that they're looking for the answer in the wrong way. They actually have a slightly skewed view of what makes a person worthy of respect. In their experience, anyone who receives great admiration must have done some great deed or accomplished some impressive accolades. In their search for what makes you in particular so beloved, they were looking for achievements that they could quantify and put some material value on. Let's pause for a moment and reflect. Have you ever felt the weight of societal expectations defining what should be celebrated or respected? Most of us have. There's often this underlying narrative that worthiness comes clad in titles, accolades, or material success. And let's be honest, it's easy to get swayed by this line of thinking, especially when society tends to reward these outward markers so visibly. Yet you've managed to transcend that paradigm. Your outlook doesn't hinge on a laundry list of achievements. It radiates from your character. It's not about the what you've done, but rather the how you've gone about it. You've turned everyday interactions into masterpieces of human connection. And that's the incredible thing about you. You challenge the conventional wisdom, redefining what it means to be respected and admired. But while tangible successes and accomplishments are certainly admirable, those aren't the highest indicator of a person's respectability. The essence of why people hold someone in high esteem runs much deeper. It's rooted in the way that a person treats others with genuine compassion and integrity. Your actions reflect a deep understanding of the human experience and a consistent willingness to uplift those around you, which makes people crave your company. It's quite a feat, isn't it, to understand the human experience in a way that transcends surface-level interactions. The fact that you do speaks volumes about your emotional intelligence. You exhibit virtues like empathy, kindness, and active listening that most people aspire to but rarely achieve. Your actions are like ripples in a pond, subtle, yet their impact is felt far and wide. Now I have to commend you. It's your rare blend of empathy and insight that people can't help but admire. You see, it's one thing to sympathize with others, quite another to empathize, to put yourself in someone else's shoes and walk their path, if only momentarily. It's this profound level of understanding that elevates your interactions from ordinary to extraordinary. It's important for this person to recognize the gaps in their reasoning about respectability, and that's where you come in. But don't worry, you don't need to do anything special. Your guardian angels simply wish to encourage you to continue living your life as you are now. Keep radiating the innate goodness within you, for it is your authenticity that inspires those around you, leaving a lasting, meaningful impression. Do you ever sense an invisible source of strength nudging you forward when the road ahead seems treacherous? No, it's not a mere coincidence or a figment of your imagination. Your guardian angels are more than ethereal spectators. They are active participants in your life journey, bolstering your resilience and illuminating your path. Think of them as your cosmic cheerleaders, ever present, even if invisible. Their encouragement isn't to change who you are, but to affirm the incredible person you already are. When you feel uncertain or stumble, remember, you are guided, supported, and profoundly cherished. So when they suggest that you keep radiating the innate goodness within you, they're essentially saying, keep being you, because you is pretty amazing. With time, this special person will come to realize that the mark of a truly respected individual lies in the heart and the actions that reflect their genuine care for others. Thanks to you, they will understand that true respect is earned not just through the heights of achievement, but also through the depths of compassion and authenticity. In a world where facades are often rewarded and authenticity takes a backseat, your approach is a breath of fresh air. Your authentic self is your greatest asset, and by embracing it, you unknowingly give others the courage to be authentic too. It's a beautiful cycle of positive reinforcement, isn't it? Your story serves as a beacon for those trapped in the illusion that respect is reserved for grand achievements or external validations. Thanks to you, this special person will come to understand that respect is an inner accomplishment before it becomes an outer reward. You are their living lesson that love, kindness, and genuine care are currencies that never devalue, no matter the fluctuations in life's stock market. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, may the echoes of these words find their way into the depths of their heart, granting them the wisdom to see the quiet strength within themselves. May they recognize that respect is a tapestry woven with threads of empathy, kindness, and authenticity, not just accolades. Let their journey be guided by the light of their own genuine goodness, and may they continue to touch lives in ways they might not fully comprehend. In moments of uncertainty, remind them that their guardian angels are ever present, cheering them forward. Amen. Pause for a moment and allow these words to resonate with your spirit. Never forget that a life lived authentically is a life that will ultimately be rewarded by the universe. Type 222 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate.